guys, welcome back to my channel, Critics Cup. My name is Jacob and today we are looking at the Lego Transformers Optimus Prime based on the G1 version of him. As you saw at a quick glance at the beginning of the video, was just a quick reel of everything you can see. At the front here is just one of my old Optimus Prime toys, which is the smaller scale one from Transformers Animated, one of my favourite Transformers cartoons growing up. I just thought I'll include him here. You'll see some more things like this throughout the video, so make sure you stay tuned throughout the review. But yeah, Transformers was my main thing growing up when I was younger. So this set, to see it translated into Lego form is just unbelievable to me. I never thought this would ever happen in a million years. And it retails for £150 in the UK. So we've got 10 numbered bags. As you see here, here's the instruction booklet with the sticker sheet. So there's a total of 4 stickers there. You got the G1 comic panel there, which is incredible. So hopefully showing Bumblebee, Starscream and Megatron as a tease for more sets in the Transformers line. So it tells you about how it all began, the journey. And then we've got the classic design there, which appears to be the Lego version, which is really cool, stunning artwork. Hope they do on the VIP a print of these. So you've got some facts about Optimus and all of his stats. So hopefully these stats mean in the future that they will do other characters to compare to. And then we've got some facts about here, all the accessories and the designer who designed the set. So this was made by, and here he is in his full glory. I love the way this looks personally. I know some people aren't a fan of the blocky design and some few minor things about it. There are some problems, unfortunately. It isn't as perfect as I would like it to be, but due to it being made out of Lego, there are unfortunately some limitations and constraints that the designer has to go through. But I'll point those out when we get to them. But for the moment, I just want to take a closer look at some of the details while we got him in robot form. And yes, it does transform. I'm sure everyone knows this, but it does transform without any disassembly apart from technically one piece you have to change. So starting with the head, I know some people are not keen on the eyes with the little bracket, but personally, I think the eyes do look a little bit small, but I do like that it is also print, and also this piece up here is a print as well. Same with the Autobot logos, which is terrific. Thank you, Lego, for making those prints. But at the same time, I kind of wish we had a sticker, so that way, if you wanted to do customs, you would have the Autobot logos. So you could do other Transformers like Bumblebee and Ratchet, etc., etc. But I still like that these are prints because they are very important. Same with these little arrows here on above his wrists. So the belt buckle is a sticker, and so are these two parts here on the legs, which I know are upside down, but that's how they tell you to build it in the official instructions. The little lights are technically inaccurate, so you would maybe have to remove them if you want him to look more realistic in robot form, but in truck form he has the little lights. But they just tell you to leave those on, which doesn't really bother me too. Posability, so the head can spin on the ball joint, it can look up, it can look down. Part of the transformation feature is about flipping the head back, so you can use that to like make him tilt up a little bit if you wanted to for whatever reason. The chest is where most of the stability problems come, but we'll get to that. The legs do splay apart, so you can spread them out, but there is no knee joints. To be honest, I know a lot of people do like to have knee joints for posability, but people have got to understand some of these models are just too large to have knee joints and can't take the weight. And I'd rather have a more sturdy model than being able to bend the knees. These are on ratcheted joints, so you can move the shoulders, splay them out. It's the same on either side. Elbow joint here, same again on the ratchet. You can also twist and turn that, but that's more for the transformation. The wrists can rotate as well. Fingers have, for some reason, a plate on the end, so you can't move them individually, but you could just remove that. Thumb also moves as well. He does come with some accessories. We'll get to all those in a moment. These are drum lacquered, the silver parts. taking a look at the back of the model, so the legs are very well covered up and tiled, especially here at the thigh areas. These are a little bit unsightly, but it's okay. This is nicely covered up the back. Now, it is a little bit gappy, but that's due to the transformation feature, which I completely understand. This is the final thing you build. It's his jetpack, which was included in one episode. Other iterations of Optimus Prime in later media, he does most of the time have a jetpack in his trailer with wings. So you can see he's got two clips there, which just connect to the two little black clips there. So what you do have another print here of the Autobot logo. It's the same piece that you saw on the tops of the shoulders. So if I just connect this onto the back, that's what it looks like when it's connected. You can adjust these thrusters if you'd like. They are on mini ball joints. And that's what he looks like from the front with them connected on. So here we have the Matrix of Leadership. It's a shame there's no print on the front of this in any kind. It does look a bit plain, but it's quite a clever build. It does represent it quite well. You can open up the chest, and you can see there's some ball joint pieces there, chip in there, and now he has the power. Close the doors up, and you can kind of see it through the chest, which is quite cool actually. So you've got the Ion Blaster here, which is a very nice build. His most iconic weapon. He has it throughout a lot of media. So just open up the hand and fold the thumb down. What you do is there's two studs, as you can see there, and what you do is you just connect the blaster into there like so, and then you can just wrap his fingers around to make it look like he's holding. And there he is holding the Ion Blaster, which looks really cool. Do like that look. I'll probably keep him posed with the Ion Blaster, so you can have him holding the blaster extended. So here's the energy at. Uses some of the newer splat pieces, which you can see you get 4 of those. The other underside of it doesn't look too bad. Could have done with a few more of those inverted rounded plates, but yeah. Uses some Nexonite shield pieces as well. So he does use this in the original card. So what you do is you pop the hand off, fold this down. There you go, that's what he looks like holding the axe. I've got him holding it above his head because it is a little bit heavy. So as you'll see here, look, the elbow joint can't quite take the weight. At the slightest movement, it does fall down. I don't know if it's just my, let's see, and the blaster arm just went down straight after that. I don't know if it's just my copy of the parts or if anyone else is having this problem. If you do have this problem, please let me know in the comments. So the last couple of accessories, you've got the Energon Cube, which is a nice little reference, but it's not really too much you can do with that, unfortunately. An extra plate. So what you do is you take off the belt buckle and swap this piece up when you transform it into the truck mode, which was the thing I was referencing earlier, when there is one part you have to remove to transform him. And the nice little thing, unfortunately this is a big sticker, it's the information plaque of Optimus Prime, as you can see there. It's got all his stats on there. So here is Optimus Prime next to Voltron. But yeah, as you can see, he's a lot shorter than Voltron. You can see how small a minifigure is compared to them. And then, as I showed at the beginning, this is one of the Transformers animated Optimus Prime toys. So that's the smaller scale version from back in the day that I had. So here he is in truck form. So he does roll along quite smoothly. As you saw, there was a place to store the Ion Blaster, which unfortunately you are again left with the axe and the Energon Cube. Plus, it would have been nice if there was a space to put the spare. It would have been nice if there was a place to put the spare belt buckle piece, which they could have maybe incorporated like a little piece on the back of the stand or something, so you attach it, because as you saw, it is a bit finicky to transform. That was my first time doing it without using the instructions. I've done it once with the instructions, and yeah, as I said, that was my first time not using the instructions. So I did muck up a few little things there, which you may have caught in the video, in the time lapse. So it does roll along quite smoothly. The cab section can move ever so slightly. It is a little bit fragile when you do have it in truck form, but that's what it looks like from the front. You can still access the Matrix of Leadership if you would like to, for whatever reason. But yeah, looks really cool in the truck formation. I know a lot of people do kind of prefer this to the robot form, which I found surprising. It does look really nice. If you've got the money, it would be really cool if you could get two of these and have the robot form and the truck form displayed side by side. The only problem due to the transformation feature, there is this gap. Maybe they could have given you like a brick with a slope piece on it, which you could slot in there to hide that up. Maybe might be something you might want to do. I've just thought of that myself just then. But yeah, if you want to fill in that gap, or you could just pretend it's the driver's window open. You've got the grills and also drum lacquered, and it is a shame there doesn't appear there is going to be an attachment for the trailer. But then I just got thinking there is this little Technic beam hole, so who knows, maybe in a future expansion after they've done Megatron, because I really think we need the Decepticon next before we get another Autobot, they could maybe add the trailer and have it come on Bumblebee. Take the jetpack, you can just about lines up. There you go. You could attach, I saw Jan Bricks doing this in his review, I don't know if anyone else caught on to this, but you could attach the jetpack to the back of the trailer if you would like. It's not accurate in any way, but it's a place to store it, and it connects on very nicely without having to move the blaster. But yeah, I really do like how this turns out. So that's everything you get when it's in truck format. And that's going to do it for this review, guys, of my Lego Transformers Optimus Prime. Hope you all did really enjoy it. I know I had a ton of fun making this video, and just to be covering a set like this. I know this set's over a month old now, but I really wanted to make a video on this. I don't care if this doesn't get over 1,000 views or something like that. It'd be nice if it did though, so if you guys could at least get it to 100 views, I would much appreciate that. Yeah, comment down below what your thoughts on this set. Do you own this set already, or are you waiting for a promotion to pick this up? Because I was waiting for the Forestman promo myself personally to get this and use some VIP points to get a discount on it, because it is a lot of money. But for what it is, I think it's really terrific. It does have some error. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned for my top 10 list of Transformers that Lego should make next to go with this Optimus Prime in the same scale, and some other set ideas I have in mind. So that'll be out very soon, so don't miss out on that video, guys, and I'll talk to you again very soon. Bye for now.